A lot of our viewers will not know Daryl Peach well, but he has played in every single World Tour Championship since 1999. So he's paid his dues at this event. He's never progressed past the last 64, but he's near the summit now.
And he says he's not a superstitious man, but he's very much a creature of habit, Daryl Peach. You'll see him go through the same motions every time he comes up to the table.
Thank you. Rack 3, Daryl Peach to break, leading by 2 racks
he
to
does
0.
have a lucky stuffed dog.
He'll check the rack, and then he'll go to work with the chalk, which he always keeps in his pocket. Very meticulous, very thorough.
And you notice how he keeps the chalk in his pocket, very much like a snooker player would. Of course, pool players just put it on the table.
Well, you just identified something there, Bob. This guy started out as a snooker player at home in England. Down goes.
Out. Now, that's the kind of roll that Gomez has been getting all week, where you come close to tragedy but escape it. If you'll remember, Gomez almost scratched yesterday and wound up with the ball so deeply into the pocket that his opponent could not make the shot. He had to kick. So perhaps the tables have turned.
The balls remember, as they say. Well, Peach, looking at this too, obviously no offensive play here. Do you see a push out here, Jerry?
Well, when you're going against Gomez, you don't want to leave him a good opportunity to control that cue ball and leave you safe. So no, I don't expect a push.
Yeah, I didn't realize that the one actually passes into the lower right corner pocket. He'll do well to take this one down and find position on the blue 2, partially obscured by the pink 4.
I think, Bob, that's what's caused him to take so much time working this shot out. Ooh. Oh, well. You know what? It's a long, long haul, the final, but if he can carry on at this level, Daryl Peach is going to give himself every chance. This is a very solid start from him.
And that was a very good roll.
He's had 2 good rolls already in this rack.
Oh!
Settle down.
Back to the table.
Peach really had to baby this shot to hold for the 4.
Well, next time he'll go up and back.
Both players tied now at 1 unforced error each.
Just as it looked like Peach had made such a solid start as well, but he made an early one against Bustamante and also made a very early one against Phil Mosfoldes, and then got his rhythm. So he's got the early mistake out of the way again here, Daryl Peach, but one mistake could let this fella in for a long old run.
And remember that shot on the 7 ball? It was a reverse cut into this pocket. Now, this reverse cut not nearly so severe, but what sort of memories might be haunting Superman?
Yeah, he doesn't need to dig in as much either, and he doesn't have that rail there. It's a much better result for him. In the past, Jerry, I know you've done this event. We've had some finals that have been winners break that haven't really felt like it. I don't know if you remember the 2002 final between Bustamante and Earl Strickland. It almost played like an alternate break.
Yes.
Neither player really running racks out. Both seemingly very nervous in the early and middle parts of that match.
Neither of these gentlemen appear to be nervous at all, which is amazing in its own right. And they're certainly cruising through the balls.
Gomez, incidentally, believed to be the first player in the history of this competition to reach the final, having been asked to come through qualifying.
Yeah, this is only his second World Pool Championship. Qualified first out of 64 players last year, only to meet the 64th seed, a gentleman by the name of Ronnie O'Connor.
Well, he referenced that in his interview pre-game when he said he never expected to be here.
I don't think Daryl Peach did either, but here they are, both of them. One of them is going to take Pool's ultimate prize. And he's taking his time on this 9, making sure.